right now they're not giving hours, you have to be like, hold up. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited today because we recently just reached 10,000 views on my first Publix video ever. So if you haven't watched that one, make sure you check it out. I was just super happy to see all the love that I've been receiving. I don't think there was like any negative comments on that video. If anything, it was like people telling me how they got hired after watching that. So it just like filled my heart. Honestly, I'm not one of those YouTubers to be like, it filled my heart, and I'm just being sarcastic. Like, YouTube fills my heart, and when I see the positive comments and love that I've been receiving from y'all, that's my purpose to keep going. I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, if you've watched that video or watched any of my videos at all, thank you so much. In today's video, I wanted to do a part 2 to one of my videos. I'm going to be telling you guys how to get more hours at Publix, part 2. Okay, 2. How do you say 2 in French? I don't know. But part 2, and I'm going to be giving you guys like 3 extra tips in order to get more hours at Publix. I already did a part 1 to this, and I've seen that it's been helping a lot of people, so I was like, hold up, let me do a part 2, because y'all want to do everything in your favor in order to get more hours. Because Publix right now is not just like, here are more hours, here you go, here. No, they're being stingy with their hours right now because of COVID. So you want to make sure that you do everything in your favor to be like, look, this is done, this is done, this is done, this is done, and this is done, so I need hours. Where are my hours? Where do I go for hours? You know, so make sure y'all watch part 1, by the way, though, before I, get into this. Make sure you watch part 1, because that way you will understand this one better, because it just kind of like correlates and ties together. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Yup, dive straight into it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe before we get started, because help your girl out. Why not? I'm helping y'all out. Help me out. We a family. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do before asking for more hours is make sure that you're working well. If you've recently been getting into a lot of trouble, you've recently been talking a lot to your coworkers, and your managers are like, hey, Timmy, stop talking. You're not doing good. Or if they're like, hey, Josh, pull up your pants. Why are your pants sagging? You're at work. Or if they're like, Brittany, what happened? Put your hair back. No, hair back. Don't be surprised when you don't get hours, because managers are not content with the way you're working. So before you go ask for more hours, make sure that you're working well and that your managers are happy with the way you're working. Ways to know if managers are happy with the way you're working is for you to go to your manager and be like, hey, is there anything that I can improve on in order to get more hours? Is there something that I should be doing? Are you happy with the way I'm working? Like, be straight up, like, hey, are you happy with the way I'm working? Is there something else I should do, to make sure that I'm doing my job the right way? Stuff like that. You want to make sure you communicate. But other than that, I think that was a little obvious, because you kind of like know, at work you shouldn't really be on your phone. You should be following dress code policy, stuff like that. So just take that into consideration. Next thing you want to do is be a team player. Now, this correlates to when I said I'm helping y'all get a job at Publix. Could y'all please subscribe to me? Same thing goes in your workplace. You want these managers to help you. Have you helped your managers? Patricia, how do we help our managers? They're on top of us. If anything, they can only help us. No, there are ways you can help your manager. Let me tell you how. When someone calls out sick from work, that position is open. A manager needs to find someone to fill that position. If not, the manager has to fill that position. A manager is not supposed to be on a cash register or in customer service. They're not supposed to be doing that, because a manager is supposed to be watching the front, making sure that the whole store is running smoothly. So it puts them in a really uncomfortable position if they have to be doing, a cashier's job or a bagger's job. So this is where you come into play. When someone calls out sick, or someone texts you like, hey, John, can you cover me this day? I don't feel good, or I won't be able to make it to work, or my grandma's birthday is this Saturday and I forgot to request it off. That's where you have to come into play. Unless you have something extremely important that day, try your best effort to come through. Come through for your coworkers. Why? Because not only are you coming through for your coworkers and you're making friends, which essentially is going to make, your employees and coworkers like you, which is something that you want, because managers do not want to be calling somebody in who has a problem with all their coworkers, who's going to be creating drama. Like, try to be on a good page with everybody, but your manager is also going to know, like, it has to go through your manager that you're going to be coming into work on your day off to cover so-and-so. So your manager is going to know that you came in, and they're going to be appreciative of that. Why? Because if not, they were going to have to do it if they didn't find anyone else, and that is not what the company wants. The companies made them managers because they need to manage the front. So when you become a team player and you start picking up shifts from different people who are calling out because they can't make it, because they're sick, whatever, I know it can be a little annoying at times because you don't know when they're going to text you or call you, and you might be actually like in the middle of something important. But if you're not, try your best to come through, because what that shows is you being a team player. I used to pick people's shifts up all the time. Obviously, it's more money for me, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll pick up your shift. I didn't do much. I would always be at home anyway, so I was like, okay, I ain't got nothing better to do. But managers would always thank me like, wow, Patricia, thank you so much. And I'd be like, no problem. To me, it wasn't a big deal because I was like, I was at home doing nothing. Like, this is great. I'm making money over here. So some of y'all might be like, oh, please, that's not going to get me more hours. It will, because it's going to put you on a good page with the managers, because managers are going to know that when they needed someone to come through, because the weight falls on the manager. The employee will call out sick like, hey, Mr. Whatever, I can't make it. Sorry. The employee just, doesn't come in and that's it. But that weight is on the manager's shoulder to find a replacement. And sometimes it's such a last minute call out that they can't find a replacement. So the fact that you come in, they're going to be like, oh my God, like she saved me. Like, and you're going to be in that, brownie list. Okay. They're going to like you. So make sure you try to do favors for people. Managers will find out. They usually always find out because everything has to go through them, and you're going to be on a good page with them. So then when you ask for more hours, they're going to be like, she deserves them. We're going to help her because she helped us. Okay. Third thing that you want to do is have your availability open. Yes, if you don't know about this, you probably don't work in the company, because if you work in the company, you should know that there's an availability form. There's usually one in the break room, but if not, ask your managers about it. In this availability form, it essentially entails, wait, let me go get it. I have one here at home, but I just can't find it. But it literally says like availability form. And like I said, ask your manager if you can't find it. On that form, you basically just write the days that you're available and the times. So if you want to say that on Wednesdays you can't work at all, but on Thursdays you can work from 3 to 9, stuff like that. You just put like the days you're available. And I would strongly recommend that you open your availability and just try to put as many days and times possible to work at Publix, simply because managers are going to try to throw a lot of stuff at you if they can't give you hours. They don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to give you hours. They're going to tell you that, well, your availability, or, well, you haven't been working well, or, well, you haven't been dressing well. They're going to throw stuff at you because they don't want to look bad, but reality is you need your hours. You want your hours, and that's why you're watching this video. So you need to be prepared for whatever ball they throw at you. You're going to catch it and be like, squashed. If they tell you, oh, well, your availability, nope. My availability is open. Next. Oh, well, you haven't been, nope. I've been picking up shifts for everybody. Can someone help me out now? Period. That's what you're going to do. That's how you're going to get more hours. That's how you're going to secure the bag. You cannot let people walk over you. Oh, well, we just don't have more hours. Bye. Hold on. I've been picking up everybody's shift. I've been coming to work on time. I've been here for 2 years. I'm trying to pay off my school. My availability is open. I can work any department. Well, like, what's going on? I guarantee they probably not going to try to, disregard the conversation as they probably were trying to do at the beginning. Because that's what managers will try to do. They'll try to like disregard the conversation if they don't know what to say. So you need to put them in a position where like, hold up. I'm this, and this. So what? It's like when you go into an interview, you're not just going to be like, oh, I would love to work here. Okay, yeah, we'll call you. Yeah, we'll call you. Next, we'll call her. They're not going to call you. You have to be like, hold up. I want to know realistically where I stand, because I feel like I will be an asset in this company. I'm a hard worker. I just graduated high school. I'm this, I'm that. Like, you have to sell yourself. So that comes into play when you want something as well. If you want more hours, and they are going to tell you probably like a whole bunch of stuff, because right now they're not giving hours. You have to be like, hold up. My availability is open every single day. I can work any department. I work well with my coworkers. I do this, do that, picking up shifts. Why can't I get more hours? See what they have to tell you, and make sure you defend yourself, because they'll tell you a whole bunch of stuff that don't even make sense sometimes. So you just got to be like, nope. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the video with that. It's about to be 1 in the morning, y'all. I'm really tired, but I was super energized to do this video because First of all, I was really happy because we reached 10K views. And second of all, because this is just like important knowledge for y'all to know. So I was really excited, you know, hopefully this can help somebody out. So if this does help you out, make sure you leave it down in the comment section below. I always answer my comments. So if you have like any questions or concerns, or just want to tell me about how your day is going, or how your life is going, or how your dog is doing, leave it down below because I'll probably answer. I will answer actually. But other than that, I'll see y'all in my next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Feel free to turn on your notifications so that way you're notified when I'm about to upload. I would really appreciate it. And other than that, then I'll see y'all in my next video. Y'all got this. Don't fold. You got it. And let me know how it goes. Bye.